guys, Jason Schnitzer with O.C Realtor Talk here, and what I've got for you is our How's the Real Estate Market segment for week 11 of this 2022 real estate market. As always, what I'm trying to do for you guys on this video is just give you a quick update what's been going on the last week here in Orange County, kind of just across the border of LA County, Long Beach area, from an inventory standpoint, new laws, regulations, etc. But really what we're in for is figuring out trends of the real estate market. And how we do that a lot of times is by tracking numbers and then talking about what's going on in the lending side of things, or interest rates for getting new loans on homes. So as always, our inventory is steadily rising here. And if you've been watching my videos, you know March, April, May is real estate season here in Southern California. This is historically and statistically when we see the most homes coming on the market and going off the market. So that's holding true. But the big news this week is right down here, rates. They've jumped just this week from high 3%, low 4%, right into that 4 3/8 to sometimes 4.5% interest rates wise. And that's a big deal. And we haven't seen it in the numbers yet, but this is something that we're going to be paying very close attention to over the next several weeks and months leading throughout 2022. Because as you guys know, as I'm sure you guys have been tuning in, we've been coming out of what is the most affordable time to buy a house. And I know that's surprising if you're just tuning in now for your first time. But the thing is with these low interest rates, even with these record high prices, the end payment for the buyer these days has been somewhat affordable, comparatively speaking, to the past. And that is, of course, when you compare to what you would pay to rent that particular property out. So with higher interest rates, what that's going to do, it's going to really start attacking the affordability from the buyer side of things. And then economics 101 is going to take over, and that demand side is going to start settling down. Not as many people are going to be able to afford these high prices. And so, again, basic economics, supply and demand. Right now we're short on supply, high on demand. We are starting to see supply creep up just a bit week over week, but it'll be interesting to see what happens, especially in the higher price ranges when we start getting into a 4.5% interest rate. Maybe even the Fed just came out and said that, hey, we're still planning on doing about 1.5% or 1.25% interest rate hike over 2022. And today is actually supposed to be one of those days. Today or tomorrow is supposed to be one of them. So we'll keep a close eye on that. That being said, our rates from when you go get a mortgage, they're kind of already factored all this stuff in. So as long as things stay status quo, and I used to be a little more or less hesitant on the whole status quo thing until 2020 happened. And now with the whole Ukraine-Russia deal going on, that's obviously having its own impact, which so far hasn't affected pricing. So yeah, we'll see in the next couple of weeks how exactly this is gonna factor when the dust starts to settle and we get to take a deeper dive look at these numbers. So as always, thanks for tuning in. If you guys, we love to plan in advance. We're working with a lot of sellers, especially right now, who are thinking about selling in the next few weeks and sometimes even months. Like I've said before, our market now is completely different than it was a year, even 2 years ago. So we have a completely different program and how we approach our techniques and philosophies and strategies behind marketing your home, and also on the buying side of things. So if you're thinking about selling and you maybe sold a few years ago and you think you have a good idea on what to expect, etc., I'm here to tell you it's completely different. So take advantage of our free consultation. You can reach out to us via phone, email, social media, or book a free consultation online, GaryandJason.com. Again, that's free to you guys. And we just love to plan in advance. Of course, it's important to do that when we're talking about what is most people's most expensive asset, your real estate portfolio. So thanks for watching, you guys. Catch you next week. Hey guys, thanks again for watching this this week's episode of O.C Realtor Talk. If you gained any value from this video, we'd really appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, and followed us on all our social media platforms.
Yeah, what Jason and I believe is really, really important for you, whether you're buying a house or selling a house, is understanding the process and knowing exactly what you're getting into. So if you ever have any questions, just follow the links below and we'll get you those answers.